Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again, bringing you another Hearthstone video, this time focusing on Warrior Arena and going into the draft, Sideshow Spelleater. That's going to be our first pick, I reckon, simply because we copy the opponent's hero power. Armour up for Warrior is not great, it doesn't affect the board in any significant way, so if we can get a ping or a hunter's steady shot, it's pretty good. So stealing an enemy hero's hero power can provide great utility for the Warrior. So let's go with the Spelleater. Leper Gnome is our pick here. I don't like the Ogre Warmaul. It's cost me games in the past where I miss with it, and I'm not a fan of the RNG on it. So Leper Gnome, I think, is our pick. Frost Elemental is great here, freezing an enemy minion. I like that. Dancing Swords for the body. I don't like giving my enemy a card, but we're not taking the Weblord, we're not taking the Warsong Commander, especially after the nerf, so we're taking the Dancing Swords. Argent Commander, instant pick, charge with Divine Shield. Tremendous. Worgen Infiltrator, we're going to take that for the early game, and it has stealth, which is pretty useful. It's between the Gilblin Stalker and the Chillwind Yeti here. Both are really good. The Yeti's a 4/5, but I'm taking the Stalker because it's a 2-drop, and we need 2 drops, so I'm going for the Stalker. Haunted Creeper versus a Manny Berserker. I'm going with the Creeper because it's a sticky minion. A Manny can be removed in the early game. Creeper is sticky. Emperor Cobra is the pick here. Kill something big. And we've got some legendaries. Well, we're not taking Nat Pagal. Yes, it's card draw, but it's it's not great. It can't attack. Nosdormu, no way. And Alexstrasza, setting your opponent to 15 health, or your own health total to 15, is pretty darn good. I reckon Alexstrasza is the pick here. It's an 8/8 body. It can do some damage. Cult Master, I think, is the obvious pick. This is our card draw mechanic. Can be pretty insane, refilling your hand if you throw in several minions there, or you kill off several of your own minions. Pretty good. Slam versus the Razorfen. We'll take the Slam. It's card draw and it can kill something. Arathi Weaponsmith. It's a weapon. We take the Arathi Weaponsmith. We love weapons, apart from Ogre Warmauls, of course. So we take the Arathi Weaponsmith. Weapons is how you win in Warrior Arena. These are all terrible. We'll take In a Rage. I'm not taking the Warden. I'm not taking the Flying Machine. In a Rage can buff something up or kill something. It's okay. Murloc Tidehunter versus the Venture Co. Venture Co is a big body. I don't like the effect of raising the cost of minions, but it's a 7/6 body. Comparative to the Tidehunter, maybe the Venture Co is the way to go. I mean, how am I doing for 2 drops? Not great, but we'll take the fat body of the Venture Co. Bash or the Silverhand. We'll go for the Regent here. Silverhand has an impact on the board, spawning 1/1s. Pretty good. Defender of Argus. We love taunts in Arena, right? Taunts is how you survive. So we take Argus here. It's great value. Lieutenant or the Ghoul. 2-drop versus the 3-drop. This is a hard choice in this situation. I'm maybe tempted by the 2-drop here because we need 2s, right? Earthen Ring Farseer, heal your face or heal an injured minion. Pretty useful. Sludge Belcher versus the Kodo. Kodo can kill something with 2 or less attack, but the Belcher, that's a taunt. And we love taunts. Taunts save your life in Arena. Let's go for the taunt. And it's a high value taunt. Shredder, instant pick. Such high value. Micro Machine, Sentinel or Rider. I guess we go for the 2-drop. Oh, we need a 5. No, Micro Machines are 2. We want more 2s, right? So we go for the Micro Machine. Obsidian Destroyer, instant pick. It provides a 1/1 taunt at the end of your turn. Instant pick can win you the game. Absolutely insane. At least 1 Obsidian is pretty good. Tomb Spider, Spectral Knight, or the Razor Fen. I'm tempted to go for the Spectral here. Even though the Tomb Spider summons a beast, the Spectral is a discover a beast. The Spectral is a 4/6 body that can't be targeted by mages with their fireballs and their frost bolts. Spectral Knight, I think, is pretty decent here. We need a 5-drop as well. So I'm going to go for the Spectral. Arathi Weaponsmith #2, instant pick. It's a weapon. I think we pick it. Weapons are great for warrior in arena. Madder Bomber or the Little Exorcist. Exorcist is a taunt, but we've got some taunts in this deck. So I think Madder Bomber is the way forward. I do not like the RNG. It has screwed me in the past. But it's a 5/4 body, and that in itself is pretty threatening. I think we take the bomber, even though I don't like the RNG that goes with the 6 bombs. Gorilla A-Bot or Dual Scarab. I think we take the Scarab here. It's a 2-drop, and we may be able to discover something decent. Deathspite, instant pick. Absolutely an instant pick. No question about it. Weapons is how warrior wins in arena, so you take the weapon. Mukla, or the Silent Knight, or the Stormwind Knight. Difficult choice here. I quite like Mukla. If you have a board full of minions, it can really go to work. But we need a 3-drop, right? So Silent Knight may be the pick here. We've got enough things to do on turn 4, so we don't want the Stormwind Knight. But is it between Mukla and the Silent Knight? I think Silent Knight is a 3-drop, I guess. We need a 3-drop here. Even though Mukla could give us some value if we've got a full board. This is actually quite a hard choice for me. But yeah, I think Silent Knight. Stormwind Knight? Charge? No. We've got stuff to do on turn 4. But Mukla... Oh... The buff value from Mukla can be insane. It can be game winning, but we need a 3-drop. We need a 3-drop, right? Dancing Swords, Earthen Ring, Emperor Cobra, Silverhand Regent. For our 5s, we've got some high value 5s, I guess. We've got the Spectral, got the Belcher. Would Mukla really fit here? No, I don't think so. I think we take the 3-drop. And I am agonising over this, because I mean, we're picked 28 out of 30, and I think this matters a lot. Divine Shield's pretty good. I think we take the Silent. Belcher #2 is the instant pick. Siege Engine I'm not a fan of. I don't plan on armouring up very much, so Sludge Belcher. Yeah, let's take the Belcher. And there you have it. There's our draft for Warrior Arena. Notice there is no Fiery Winaxe or Fiery Winaxe. That's really unfortunate. Let's look at the tier score. 65.7, reasonably high. Not into the late 60s or the early 70s, but it's pretty decent. Okay, heading into our first game. And this game is against a Hunter. Now, this opening hand is okay. You've got Worgen Infiltrator, you've got a 2-drop and double 3s. That's not bad. Timber Wolf gets placed on the board, so he's looking for early game. And I'm actually going to enrage that because it's a beast, and I don't want beast synergy left on the board, and I'm also protecting my Worgen there, the 2/1. Some would argue that was a waste of inner rage. I actually think that was alright.
It's time for a little blood.
Okay, that's really annoying. The 2/3 contests the 2/1, so I'm going to coin out the Regent. And I'm not going to attack with the Worgen. I'm just going to keep it stealthed. Let's see how he deals with the Silverhand Regent here. It is a 3/3. It contests his Amani Berserker. Now, he has nothing, and this is really, really important. He's essentially missed a turn. I'm not worried about my health at this juncture in time. So I can trade now. I'm just trying to think if there's a better way of doing this. No, I have to use the Regent. Now, I could hero power here, but no, I'm not. I'm going to heal up the 3/3. And I'm actually going to attack with the 2-1. There's no point keeping it stealthed. It's turn 4. Let's see what he's got. He has the Tomb Spider, summoning a beast. It's a really slow card. It's potentially a really good card, Tomb Spider, because you could get a really good beast. But it's a 4-cost 3/3, so it is quite slow. He wasn't able to develop anything else. And now I flood. This is where the hero power does come in handy. Typically, warrior hero power isn't great. It's quite poor actually, because it doesn't impact the board. But in this situation, it did impact the board. I was able to spawn a 1/1 with the Regent, so yeah, pretty decent. But we've got the Sideshow Spelleater there, so we can steal a hero power on turn 6 if required. We can take Steady Shot, which is a pretty awesome hero power to have actually for warrior. Okay, debating what to do here. I'm actually going to value spawning 1/1s, so I'm not going to play both 2-drops. The Trog is something that needs to go. It's a 2/3. Not that I have many spells in this deck, but it's annoying. So we'll trade like that. Okay. Micro Machine is growing. We have 4 minions on board. I'm scared of mind control tech, but can you really afford to play around it? Right, 2 Northrend. Argent Commander. Okay, sure. Kill the Micro Machine, not the Regent. I guess that's reasonable. So what we'll do here is, I think we'll just freeze it and go face. That's fine. See, next turn I can Belcher hero power if needed. Don't feel compelled yet to use the 6-drop in my hand, but we'll see. He got Huffer. Oh, Arcane Shot's pretty good. Alright, he did a reasonable job, I guess. I can slam that and play Belcher. Or I could just Belcher Scarab and not care about the 4/2. Given that the Hunter's health total is, well, quite low. I'm going to play the Scarab. Bash, Cobra, Mukla. I don't like Mukla. I don't like giving him bananas. We'll take the Cobra. And we'll go face. We're going to be aggressive here. We'll be super aggressive. Because if needed, I can steal his hero power. And he won't be expecting that. So I'm going to keep that hidden. That's going to be my ace play. High main does nothing here. Unless he's able to taunt it up. Nope. And it's over. Let's go out in style.
I'll take
Let's steal his hero power. There we go. Right. A good start to our first game. Beating a hunter. Heading into this next game now, it's a rogue. Now, rogue is classified as one of the top 3 classes in Arena. Mage, Paladin, Rogue are your top 3. And so you've got to be wary here. Be wary of the different spells and the different combos that Rogue can weave into this game. Combos like Backstab, SI Agent, for instance, are pretty insane. Undercity Valiant provides great value for the Rogue, and then there's the weapon plays as well, the poison buffs. So we're just going to trade, you know, in a relatively straightforward manner there. I love the Gilbin Stalker. The stealth means it can't be targeted, which is pretty awesome actually, because Backstab, weapon attack would have killed my Stalker, so I thought that was pretty good. So, by being stealthed, it was allowed to survive into this turn, so I could attack with it. It did 2 damage, so if it dies now, I guess that's okay. It's performed a function, it went face for 2. That's pretty decent. Mad Bomber. RNG City. How interesting. Well,
I will be your death.
I will be your death. Well, I guess the bomber didn't work out there. So, if you're the rogue, you'd really want a backstab, right? For the 3-2. But he doesn't have it. So he's going to tank 3 damage. That's insane. Right, let's Scarab. What do we get? Blade Master, Aspirant, Rifleman. Not a fan of any of those. I'll take the Blade Master. It has 4 attack, right? Sure. Okay, let's armor up. See, by armoring up, it buffs up the Bone Guard Lieutenant. He can't attack with his weapon. He can't take it down. That's pretty good. Wait, what? He's attacking it again. Oh, Fan of Knives. Okay, that's what he was intending to do. But he's taken 6 damage from the Bone Guard. I'd call that a success. And there's the Undercity Valiant. There's that combo play I was talking about. It's 1 damage went to my face, though. Usually, you'd want to combo the 1 damage to kill a minion. Alright, let's Flood. Well, okay, this is not a Flood. It's putting 2 minions down on the board, but both minions contested 3-2. Next turn, we can play the Frost Ellie. We have the Cobra. Not sure what to make of the Venture Co at this point in time. It may be too early. If you've got minions in your hand, Venture Co is risky because those other minions then cost more. So maybe it's best to wait with the Venture Co. To wait till I'm top decking. Okay, Frost Ellie there, super useful. It allowed me to deal 3 damage to his face. And it doesn't sound like much, but he's at 14. I'm at 29. It all adds up, and it is important, so I'm taking a bit more of an aggressive line here, but I'll still be happy to trade if that's what's required. Assassinate. Wow, okay. Interesting. But that was his entire turn, so it was a slow play. Oh, Defender of Argus, here we go. This should be pretty interesting. Do I even bother defendering here? Or do I just put the Cobra down? So Cobra Defender. This allows me to pursue my aggressive play. He will now have to trade the 4-6 into the Cobra. It'll die, theoretically protecting my Micro Machine. Okay, that's good. That's not good. That's not good. Not at all. Damn. Otherwise, I'd have done 7 to his face, and it'd pretty much be over. Okay, that's fine. We'll just flood the board. And we'll kill the 4-5. So we break the shield, trade the micro, and there we go. Playing around mind control tech here as well, to some degree. I say to some degree because we've got the Venture Co next turn. That'll be our 4th minion on the board. If he doesn't deal with anything, he's just vanished my entire hand. Slow play, slow turn for him. Okay, let's just replay everything. And not play around my control tech. Yeah, so on that previous turn, if my board had stayed intact, obviously every turn if I hear a power, I summon a 1-1, just playing more into mind control tech, and then if I play the Venture Co as well, playing into mind control tech again. I mean, I've lost a few games to mind control tech, and I said before, you can't really play around it, because you can't, you've got to take a risk, go for the win. But when you do lose to it, it's so sad, especially when they put taunts down like this, and then play the mind control tech, and you sort of become locked out of the game. But we're going to take these risks, right? Double taunt for him is so good in this situation, and there isn't a way to lethal him here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear one taunt. But I'm going to leave the other one there because the Sludge Belcher contests it. Wow! I killed the wrong taunt, obviously. So this rogue is surviving through taunt power. Now, when we did the drafting process, you saw I was very excited when we picked taunts. I mean, I don't think you can ever have enough taunts in Arena. Taunts just, they save your life. Arena can be so aggressive. Numerous occasions where I've drafted slow decks and just been run over by the sheer aggro power of enemy decks who play average minions. And there's me with my high quality ones just getting steamrolled because I get out aggroed. But he's surviving with taunts, and that's why taunts are really important. I'm going to tank it. I don't care. I'm at 23 now. I'm nowhere near dead. Okay. I want to get some last minute value out of the Regent.
I'll take some.
Now I can hero power again. Get more value
Purged.
and trade. So, what do we do there? We got double value out of the Regent before it traded into the taunt. We played my my 6-drop, so I hero powered as a warrior and then hero powered again as a rogue. That's pretty strong. Sideshow Spelleater coming into value here. Oh wow, Ironforge Rifleman. Everyone, get in here. Oh, Blade Flurry, everyone's truly getting in here. But it's over. And do you know what's just won it for me? Sideshow Spelleater. Let me attack face. Gave me lethal. Could he have come back from that? I don't know. Patrons, you can do insane things with patrons, so who knows? Okay, next game. A Hunter again. So we've got a curve, a 2, a 3, a 4. We've got the coin, but we don't have another 2-drop. Now, I'm tempted here to coin out the Bone Guard just to get presence on the board. I know it's considered a bad play, and I know most people will tell you don't coin out a 2-drop unless you've got a follow-up 2. And notice I didn't kill the 1/1. I'm going to hang back, see what he's got. I mean, I'm not afraid of 1 damage, right? Okay, that's fine. I didn't get a 2-drop. That sort of screwed me, unfortunately. So I'm going to kill the 1-drop now. I was thinking that maybe there'd have been some better utility on Inner Rage at a later point in this game. But I guess I need to use it. Or do I? I can trade, and the Bone Guard will be a 3/2. I better use it. Maybe that was a bad play on my part. If I used it this turn, why didn't I use it last turn? I took 1 extra damage. Oh, maybe that's my inexperience playing warrior. I don't play it often, right? I don't play it often. Regent and trade. It's pretty strong. Regent on an empty board. Next turn I'll have 4 mana, so I can either Shredder, Death Spite, or I can hero power. Death Spite. Ooh, I was going to say Death Spite would have cleared the Trog with Inner Rage, but I used up that Inner Rage, didn't I? This is a situation where I wanted to save Inner Rage, because it just would allow me to kill something bigger. Alright. So, we could have played the Shredder, but no, we're going to get some value out of the Regent before it dies. And Micro Machine is pretty good. I'm giving him a choice here. I'm saying kill the Micro Machine or kill the Regent. Both are pretty threatening in their own way. The Regent will spawn Silverhand recruits, but the Micro Machine can grow. Unleash the Hounds. That's a pretty strong play on his part there. He gets to kill the machine And look, what? He didn't kill the 1/1. Oh, right, Flame Juggler. Sure. Oh, that went phase 2. Okay. Argus is interesting. But how do I deal with this board? I can kill the 2/3. I can kill the 1/1. And play the Shredder? The 3/3 going into the 2/3 is a value trade, right? Or do I just want to play Argus? Argus is alright? Sure. Okay. I think Argus here gives me a bit more of a board presence. Both of my minions there survived the trades, which is pretty strong. He's probably going to trade the 3/5 into the 40. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should have Death Spited there. Or Shredded. Oh, I don't know. It's okay. It's alright. He Wolf Rided. Camel? Oh! Double infiltrators, alright. Dueling infiltrators, sorry. Oh, Alexstrasza. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm okay with the plays he made there. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with my plays too, actually, in hindsight. Not revealing on that last turn that I had the Death Spite, using the Defender to try and get a bit more value. Perhaps making the trades a little bit more awkward. I don't know.
Into the breach.
Okay. Let's kill the camel. And we'll armor up. So, my rationale there was Defender's alive. It's got some value. He could clear this board. He could trade the 2/1 into the 2/1, the 3/3 into the 4/3. Oh, he's drawing cards. Oh, Starving Buzzard value. He's going face. This is fascinating. He's being hyper-aggressive here. Hyper-aggressive. And now I've got 2 weapons I can play with. Well, Arathi Weaponsmith gives me a 2-attack weapon. But let's see where the 1 damage goes. Alright, goes into the Shredder. That's alright. I guess I want to kill the Trog, right? And the 3/2, the Buzzard. So I'll use the Weaponsmith. And I'll make the trade. Sure. There we go. We've got the board now. I'm wondering if my trades there in the last 2 turns were the most efficient, or if the plays were the most efficient. I mean, I've still got the Death Spite hidden there, right? And he's going face. He's going face. Unbelievable. So aggressive. And this is what I was talking about earlier, aggressive arenas, and if you don't have taunts, things in place to stop the aggression, you just die. But look, I've got a Death Spite, and I've got Obsidian Destroyer, and Sludge Belcher, and Alexstrasza to heal my face, if needed. Obsidian is alright here. It's a 7/7 body, which is why I valued it over the Belcher in this situation. And I'd rather use the Belcher next turn to protect the Obsidian. Alright, let's clear the board. And let's let the Obsidian Destroyer work its magic. Right, so now his 2-attack weapon, the value on that's negated, because he'll have to attack into a 1/1, which is probably not what he was planning to do. But there he is, he has to do it. So straight away now, Obsidian has gained value. Deadly Shot, oh wow! On the Obsidian, so the gamble paid off, and he goes back to hero powering, wow. Okay, so Obsidian Destroyer there, took 1 for the team. Alexstrasza to the face, 3 damage, he's down to 12. He's dead next turn. Happy I saved the Death Spite there.
Bring me steel.
Sometimes keeping a weapon back has its benefits. Yep, he's dead. Oh, he's double dead. Argent Commander would have done it too, but there you go. Alright, so win number 2. Oh, sorry, number 3, win 3, gets the hunter. Wow, and there we go.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Alright, game number 4, Warrior. Now, you know, in Arena, 3 to 4 wins. I mean, what's the average number of wins in Arena? Is it 2 point something wins? I read a stat somewhere that it was like 2.8 or 2.9 wins.
Greedy.
So anything over 3 wins is considered decent, I guess. So we've got 3 wins now. You can see how many wins I've got. Looking at the right-hand side of the screen. Anything over 3, I guess, is decent. Gilblin Stalker, Leopard Gnome combo on the board there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what he's got. Oh. Fierce Monkey. It's a shame I can't play the Arathi Weaponsmith. Do I trade or do I hold? Well, he's going to use it to trade next turn, isn't he? Then I can play the Weaponsmith. Let's see what he does. He'll kill the Micro Machine, right? That's probably the most sensible play here.
Put this apple on your head.
No, Knife Juggler, sure. Okay. Zombie Chow. Oh, went face, pretty good. Okay, Weaponsmith time.
Try this!
Right. Okay. I can't clear the board, but I can get rid of the Juggler. And we'll reveal the Stalker, that's fine. Yeah, so I was saying 3 wins or higher, pretty good here. Warrior. Oh god, Swampoo's pretty decent. And he's going to kill the 2-3. Huh. Yeah. Warrior, statistically in the past, was considered one of the weaker classes in Arena. And therefore, trying to get far with Warrior, especially without weapons, was considered quite difficult. So, I think if you're going past 3-4 wins with Warrior, you're doing pretty well, quite frankly, especially in an Arena meta that is filled with Paladins and Mages. We could use the Argent Commander here, charging into something, or we could just play the Spectral Knight and save the charge effect for something else. That Belcher is contesting both minions. And I'm actually going to use the Belcher to trade so I can protect my Weaponsmith. So yeah, if you're going above 3 to 4 wins with Warrior, I think it's pretty decent. Although, I think in the current Arena meta, Warrior is not considered the worst class anymore. I believe there are other classes, Priest perhaps, that some people consider worse than Warrior. Obsidian Destroyer seems to have redeemed Warrior a lot in Arena, and there are a lot of people who smile very favourably on that card and say what an amazing card the Obsidian is. So on that basis, it seems to have boosted Warrior up the Arena class tier list a little bit. But still not an easy class to win with in Arena because of that hero power being somewhat useless, really. Whereas in Constructed, the Warrior hero power seems to hold much more value because you've got cards like Shield Slam that activate off of it. In Constructed, you use your armor to survive into fatigue, whereas in Arena, well, things are a tad more aggressive and you don't have... Oh, he's roping. Okay. Now let's trade. Sure. That's decent. I'll trade. I'll trade into that. But I'm actually going to use the Spectral. And there's a reason I want a full health Belcher. I don't want the Belcher to be vulnerable to Death Spite. Oh, he's roping. So yeah, so things are a tad more aggressive in Arena. So using that armor, armoring up to insane amounts doesn't really do much for you. Because, you know, you don't have armor activating cards. You don't tend to often draw into things, or draft cards like Armor Smith, or Bash, for instance, or Shield Block. Whereas in Constructed, those are core cards you play in your warrior deck, and so you armor up to insane amounts. Justicar helps you armor up to insane amounts, but you don't have that same privilege in Arena. So armor itself tends to be quite useless. Let's Alexstrasza off face and win. Yeah. So yeah, you'd rather have weapons that can smash things, and if you don't have them, you're sort of screwed. But there you go, 4 wins.